Om Brahmanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtindam Manvaditam Brahmasavisham Tattvamasyaadivasham Ekam Nityam Malavachanam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Avaditam Tribunam Sadgurum Sadgurum Hariom. Mic testing में करो स्टार्ट भगवान का नाम लेके स्टार्ट करते हैं Okay. You have to take multiple roads. क्या करें? Why don't you all come in the front? Because then when we are doing meditation, more people come. Yeah. Come up in the front, so they come and sit down. Come in the front, right? Come front means front, right? So that others can accommodate. They come now, then come at a time. They go your life. Why don't you know that? But I already told you. You also know.
Hard to accept.
Very good. Very- You have not accepted it. Even though you have, but understood it. You have not accepted it. Simple. How should people do it? I'm not asking anything new, it's just that you understand it, it's there. Okay. Why have we not accepted it? Why did we not accept it? Why have we not accepted it?
The false identity.
Someone said after the final. What?
Mind is not ready.
Mind is not ready. What? How should your mind be ready? What should be there? So right now, what is the state of the mind? Dirty. When you say the word dirty, sounds really dirty. Because you can't let it go. It's full of lights, etc. And it is restless, agitated, it's not concentrated, and what else? It does not have that ability to see the thing as it is. That is Vivek, Vairagya, etc. not there, and that is why what happens? Smooth. Okay, and what else is lacking? Shravana, you have done, you have understood also, you have accepted also, and understood it. But why is the acceptance not happening? This is here, but why is it not being accepted?
We have to.
Once that is done, Nididhyasana is meant for reinforcing what you have understood in Shravana. Accepted in Shravana, not understood. What you have accepted, what have you have understood in Shravana and accepted in Mananam is reinforced in Nidhyasana. Clear? What? What you have understood in Shravana and accepted through Mananam is reinforced, is deeply, कहते हैं क्या होता है निष्ठा प्राप्त होती है निधिध्यासन से क्या होता है निष्ठा निष्ठा means what abidance. These words we use also, you have heard also when you do all your study classes and all, but it doesn't go in. What happens? What you have understood in Shravana and accepted through Mananam is what? Reinforced and deeply rooted you get through what? Nididhyasana. Okay. इसलिए ध्यान की आवश्यकता वेदांतिक ध्यान की आवश्यकता है अच्छे तो पहले क्या करना चाहिए श्रवण मनन या निधिध्यासन if you have not done proper shravanam will manan be possible if you have not done proper manan will nididhyasan be possible no जब मैं 3 रोटी खाती हूँ ना तब मेरा पेट भरता है तो पहले अगर मुझे लगा मुझे जल्दी है मैं very busy and I don't have time for this. So let me eat the 3rd roti first. What? Will it happen? First roti is first roti, then the second, and then the meditation, right? So many times people do meditation, start with meditation, huh? So that meditation is a little bit, now I have to explain a few things more about meditation. Remember, for me, the text is only a video. It's a beautiful text. Pujya Guruji Swami Tejabayanji has written this text. And according to me, it is one of the best texts. I've taken this text many times for meditation courses. I've done this many times. I've done meditation courses through this particular text. But however, I truly and completely believe that texts are only what? Mediums. We are not here to study text. We are here to study what? Vedanta, Vedantic meditation. Is it clear? Yes or no? Yes. Does the text have value? A great value. Is it a beautiful text? It's an excellent text. Okay, are you understanding? The simplicity of Guruji's language and the way he gives his thoughts is fantastic. However, at the end of the day, it is what? Only a medium to which you have to gain what? Not very clear. Are we here to study the text? You have to give answers quickly. Every one of you have to open your mouth because you've not opened your mouth, then you're still in that state that you're not participating. Are we here to study text? What are we here to do? We are learning what? Vedantic knowledge and meditation. We are here for that. Very clear? So be a one. Having said that, now, what is the word? This Dhyana Swarupam. The name of the text is what? Dhyana Swarupam. It describes what? Dhyana, everyone knows. Translation ki zarur hai. Meditation. Swarupam यानी the nature of meditation. उसका स्वरूप क्या है? What exactly उसका तथ्य क्या है? स्वरूप वो ने कहा इसका निधिध्यासन Vedantic meditation is what? Nididhyasana, to reinforce the No. The word nididhyasana comes from nididhyasa. So you have the word jignasa. Have you heard this word before?
Yes.
What does jignasa mean? Yes, the desire to know is called jignasa. Mumuksha is called what? The desire for moksha. So this is called jignasa is what? Desire to know. Jignasa. Also. Jignasa. Again, and the nischayena dhyasa. Not just any dhyasa. How do you want to get this this abundance? What? Nischayena. Nischayena means what? With complete total determination. Nidhyasa means what? Dhyana ki ichha. What? Dhyana ki ichha is called nidhyasa. And nischayena dhyana ki ichha means you determined desire for what? For meditation. That is called nidhyasa. You determine to this, you choose, you understand? Not कि चलो बैठ गए चलो. नहीं. Every meditation session should be what? A determined effort. So the desire is not just desire. Desire करने से कुछ नहीं होता है. Desire means the effort to do dhyana. Is it okay? What is nidhyasana? It is an effort. It is an attempt to meditate. What do you mean by attempt to meditate, effort to meditate and all? You will understand. Very interesting, huh? See, what happens now in whatever session that you listen, I'm not just talking about me, for anyone else for that matter. There will be many things that you understand. You understand that? And there might be a couple of things you don't understand. Possible? Yes. So what you don't understand, try to understand by questioning. But otherwise, leave it. According to me, maybe it's not meant for you. Is it okay? Yes. If you understand everything, which I'll make it as simple as possible. However, remember, when the speaker speaks, I always aim for that, is that I cover the entire range of people sitting in front of me. From a person who knows nothing about anything to a person who is what? Deeply into it. Are you understanding the whole range? What?
Yes.
So everyone should get something. Because in the classroom also, you're understanding if anyone is a teacher, anyone teaches something. Not necessarily school teacher, college professor also is included. And any teacher of any type. And you are not a teacher. So your concept of teacher means school teacher only. What a funny idea we have of teachers. So when the teacher teaches, according to normally what they teach, they only teach for the what? The middle students. So the not so great learners get left out and the really brilliant also get left out, which I feel very, very sad and bad about in our country. विदेश में क्या होता है कि for the very, very bright ones, what they do is they take them out of the class and give them a different higher class. Are you aware of that? और हमारे देश में ब्रिलियंट वाले हैं उनकी बुद्धि चलती नहीं है तो फिर क्या कहते हैं वो बोर हो जाते हैं फिर मस्ती करते हैं होता है कि नहीं
Yes.
right because they don't know they've already understood what it is from the go and then they say ये क्या है so they all should get so someone who is deeply into meditation also or someone who's a deep understanding of things also must get something someone who's just never even heard of meditation and did anything or done this for the first time in their life, they also should what? Get something. Okay. Now. So we said Shravan, Manan, and Nididhyasana. So dhyan, as we have understood, many types of dhyan, right? In the world available. So simple, one category, I'm giving just one or two categories. This is called what? Many times upasana is also called dhyan. Now, okay, before I introduce more words, let's go into the text itself and get these words from the text. Then I will explain each of the words as I keep saying it. Let's go to verse number 1. Can we all just open our books to verse number 1 over here? Right. I will say it, please repeat after me. My God, everyone who wants to open the book also, they're opening the plastic cover now, I like that. I read it. You read the whole book? I told you not to bother. ये लोग महापुरुष सब है एक से. You're not fit for my class now. No, I'm telling you. Did I specifically say or no?
Yeah.
You होते ना extra smart students होते हैं ना ये. Can you all do what I say? Every one of you, please, for my sake and for your sake. Why I say it? Because if you have misunderstood anything, there is no way I am sitting here to correct anything you have misunderstood. So, your own faults. Have you understood that? Or what will you do in this class? What you have read, you are trying to match that. For what reason? I am here to explain. I don't understand.
Yes.
क्या करना है और क्या नहीं करना है. In fact, meditation में the most thing is what you should not do is more important than what you should do. Okay. Let's open the ध्यानं नाम स्वरूपस्य सहजं भानमुच्यते नैतत् कर्म विशेषं वा सगुणोपासनं जपः. Together. ध्यानं नाम स्वरूपस्य सहजं भानमुच्यते नैतत् कर्म विशेषं वा सगुणोपासनं जपः. Now forget there is a book with you. Okay. Because otherwise, people will read the commentary here, sitting over here, instead of when I tell you to go in. A very typical thing that people do. So, all types of audiences I get, I know them very well. Acha. Now, it's a very beautiful definition of this. Says what? Dhyanam Nama. What is Dhyanam? Swarupasya of our own self. Sahaja Dhana. See how beautiful. Every word is nothing but your own language, isn't it? Sahaj means what? Effortless. That. Natural. Effortless. Dhana. यानी awareness. अपने स्वरूप अभी awareness you see how poor the English language is. Dhana शब्द भान है. Should I shift to Hindi? Everyone comfortable?
Yes.
I'm not very.
ये कहाँ का ये बच्चू है? कहाँ का चिपक गया है? Why? You know Bengali, right? There is no way that you cannot understand Hindi if you know Bengali. Okay? Who is asking you to be an expert? You don't have to write anything. समझेगी नहीं. यहाँ पैदा हुआ बच्चा नहीं समझे कैसे हो सकता. समझ में आ रहा है अभी मैं जो बोल रही हूँ. ध्यान क्या है? स्वरूप का क्या? सहज यानी क्या? अब इम्पोर्टेंट क्या है ये समझने के लिए क्या ध्यान नहीं है. इसलिए सेकंड लाइन में बहुत स्पष्ट रूप से कहा ध्यान क्या नहीं है. न एतत् कर्म, विशेष कर्म नहीं है। हमको क्या लगता है, हम ऐसे बैठ गए तो हम क्या कर रहे हैं, ध्यान कर रहे हैं, लगता है कि नहीं, क्या ध्यान करता है। तो ये विशेष प्रकार का कर्म नहीं है, न एतत् कर्म विशेष। सगुणोपासना, ये वेदांतिक ध्यान की बात कर रहे हैं, नॉर्मल नहीं, अलग अलग अर्थ होते हैं। सगुणोपासनम यानी सगुण उपासना नहीं है। सगुण उपासना को भी नॉर्मली एक प्रकार का ध्यान कहते हैं, इसे ओके। तो ये सगुण उपासना नहीं है, न जप, ये जप भी नहीं है। कितनी बार आप ध्यान में जप करते हैं, सोहम का जप करो, बोला आपको कहते हैं प्राण को देखते रहो, बोलिए 99.9% दिस ओनली इज कॉल्ड ध्यान और नॉट। बोलिए watching your breath, that means you are meditating, you are doing japa om. What is you are doing? Meditation. Yes or no? So यहाँ कहा no, this is not Vedantic meditation. Remember what are we talking about? No. But 1 month old, did you think, realize that you were a man or a woman? Sure. When you were 1 year old, did you think that you were a man or a woman? Did you, when you are 2 years old, did you understand you are a man or a woman? Yes, yes, I'm a girl, I'm a boy, I'm not a boy, I'm not a, yeah, thoda bahut. When you are 5 years, you understand you are a boy or a girl. Yes. It's very clear, I'm not a boy, I'm a girl, I'm not a girl. You know, if you want to tease them, it's really fun then. No, you're a boy. No, I'm a girl. But do they really understand what it means to be a girl or a boy? Not really. By the age of 15, 16, by your age, do you get up in the morning? Am I a? Do you do that? Do you sit like that? Chalo, I have to now find out who am I? Am I a boy or a girl? करना पड़ता है, अगर करना पड़े तो some definite problem is there. You understanding? वो क्या हो गया है, सहज भान हो गया, क्या हो गया है, है कि नहीं? अब विचार नहीं करते, सहज है, effortless है. But at one time you were told, you have to understand, you have to, then you say, okay, I am this. Correct? जितना सहज भान है, क्या अभी मैं स्त्री हूँ या पुरुष हूँ, ये तो शरीर से ही संबंधित है ना. तो आप क्या कह रहे हैं कि मैं शरीर हूँ, ये है. तो सहज भान क्या है, किसका है, कि मैं, बोलिए, ये सहज भान है. When you say मैं स्त्री हूँ या पुरुष हूँ, उसका अर्थ क्या हुआ, क्या बोल रहे हैं आप, मैं शरीर हूँ, यही बोल रहे हैं. तो ये भान कैसा है, अभी सहज है कि एफर्ट करना पड़ता है, एकदम सहज है कि नहीं, इतना सहज है, इतना ही सहज क्या बन जाए कि मैं सच्चिदानंद हूँ. then you are in, this is the final thing, then you are in the state of meditation. और कितना सहज, जितना सहज क्या कर रहे हैं आप अभी, क्या मैं, अच्छा मैं अभी ध्यान नहीं करा के सब आंख खुली रखूंगा. By mistake, don't close your eyes. Because अंदर क्या होगा, then भगवान only knows and you know. You definitely don't know. भगवान, so don't close your eyes now at all, okay? Keep your eyes wide open. Swamiji, I will concentrate. No. I will only assume you're sleeping if your eyes are closed, okay? So please keep your eyes open. And जल्दी नहीं सो गए क्या? लेट सोए थे, लगता है. ठीक है, why do you do this? You're giving yourself 5 days, उसमें भी लेट सोना. For what reason? Hari Om, everyone, please. 4-5 दिन दे रहे हैं ना. जल्दी सो जाओ, कितने बजे सो रहे लग दिख रहा है नॉट ओनली हम कहते हैं ना you're giving yourself a chance ना बोलो that's why I said give away your phones दिख रहा है मूड ही दिख रहा है जो आई कैन पिन पॉइंट ये रात को लेट सोया ये रात को लेट सोया ये लोग actually see that face so clearly sitting over there जो नहीं रात को जल्दी से उनका भी मुंह दिख रहा है so now अभी मैं शरीर हूँ उसके लिए आपको क्या विशेष कर्म करना पड़ा to know that I am the body? Did you do some special action? Did you pray, oh Bhagavan, may I understand, I realize that I am God? Did you do japa? I am the body, I am the body, I am the body. Did you do that? How did it happen? 2 years of saying, understanding I'm the body, it got accepted. See, you see the process? First you what? Understood. First you were told. You understood, you accepted, and you abided. Okay? हुआ कि नहीं ये 3 steps क्या? You were told, then you understood, then you accepted. कितना कि एक process जो पूरा था वो कैसे रहा? The process you don't even realize that the process हुआ है. Finally you are in the stage where you say what? Of course I am a man. Of course I'm a woman. What are you talking? How can I? If someone tells you no, you are not a man, what will you say? Will you even bother to answer that person? Are you understanding? Sahajam. You get this? And the process was what? Same. And here it is saying, so therefore it's not, meditation is what? It's not a action. It is not a form of upasana. It is not a form of japa. Now we got this point at least? Yes. Okay, Swamiji, can you elaborate on this? So what is the special action that we're talking? Why it is not a special action? We will now see the next verse. कर्मोत्पन्नं फलं दृष्टम् नश्वरं भिन्नमात्मनः नित्योपलब्धस्वात्मा हि स्वरूपं ध्यातुरेव सः कर्मोत्पन्नं फलं दृष्टम् नश्वरं भिन्नमात्मनः नित्योपलब्धस्वात्मा हि स्वरूपं ध्यातुरेव सः Simple meaning of the verse. Karma utpannam phalam. Karma ka se utpanna jo phala hai. See how easy it is Sanskrit. Get this idea out of your head that Sanskrit is difficult. What? If you know your mother tongue, you know Sanskrit. हमारे गुरुदेव कहते थे जब गुजरात में होते थे कहते थे badly pronounced Gujarati is Sanskrit. When he will be in, let us say Bengal, he'll say what? Badly pronounced Bengali is what? Sanskrit. 90% of your words are only what? Nothing. And Hindi is so not 90 also 90. You're understanding. एक भी शब्द यहाँ जो लिखा है संस्कृत बट आपकी भाषा का है. Is it true ना? उत्पन्न शब्द है कि नहीं? कर्म उत्पन्न फल तो क्या कहा? दृष्टम. दृष्टम यानी देखा. दृष्ट नश्वरम यानी नाशवान. That शब्द is also there in your भिन्नम. आत्मनः आत्मा से. You see how easy it is. भिन्न दृष्ट है, नश्वर है और आत्मा से अलग है. कर्म का फल ये. तो ध्यान क्या है? वेदांतिक ध्यान क्या है? नित्य उपलब्ध आत्मा. वो तो जो हमेशा नित्य उपलब्ध आत्मा है स्वरूप, उस वो ही स्वरूप है. करने की और प्राप्त करने की आवश्यकता नहीं है. ओके, नाउ अंडरस्टैंडिंग. Every action starts at a point and ends. Yes or no? Any action. Then the new karma starts. Supposing somebody says, no, some starts only and never, it's not possible, right? Can anyone talk 24 hours? To start, you lecture me, you're so confident that I will stop. Supposing I decided I am not going to stop, what will happen? Supposing 1 घंटे से मैंने 2 घंटे कर लिया तो क्या होगा? 3 घंटे हो गए. धीरे धीरे सब क्या हो जाएंगे एक के बाद, है ना? So every action starts now. So action starts at a point and ends. So action is finite.
Yes.
Agree? Finite means what? It's got a limit, ना? Finite है कि नहीं? Action क्या है? Finite है. शुरुआत होती है, अंत होता है उसका. तो वो तो action finite है. Every action has a result. Finite action will give what result? Even if you have thousands of finite actions, the result will always be what? Can it be infinite? Is infinity a sum of numbers? Chalo, simple. But difficult questions they if you billions and trillions and zillions of numbers you put together, will it make infinity? No. You get this point. आत्मा क्या है? कर्म क्या है? तो फाइनाइट कर्म से इनफाइनाइट आत्मा प्राप्त हो सकता है. यार you're getting ना, हमने कहा ज्ञान मात्र ज्ञान बोला था कि remember आत्मा कैसे प्राप्त होगा? ज्ञान मात्र बोला था कि नहीं? Now you're understanding.
Yes.
Now you're understanding why I said meditation is not an action. बोला था? याद है? I wanted to see. That's why whenever I pause, I want whatever is there to. We have that habit of what next one. This thought, because this is an important thought. All these thoughts, na, once it goes in, na, Vedanta becomes very easy to understand. But we keep on struggling. So is basic जो पता चल गया ना, उसके बाद में everything is only what ऊपर added on. क्या है? मैं क्या कहा कि एक कर्म नहीं है. ध्यान एक कर्म. वेदांतिक अगर एम्फोसिस मेरा कहाँ है? वेदांतिक ध्यान एक कर्म. बैठने को क्या कहते हैं? बैठना कहते हैं. हम बैठने को क्या कहते हैं? मेडिटेशन कहते हैं. बैठना तो क्या है? एक कर्म है कि नहीं? That by itself is it meditation? No. So we call it a preparation to meditation. Is it okay? श्वास देखना क्या है? श्वास देखना है. वो क्या है? कर्म है. Got the point? By itself, will it give us knowledge of the self? No. But तो वो कोई विशेष कर्म नहीं. Every action is always dependent. Dependent on what? on 100 factors, right? I am speaking. So what is this action dependent on? My throat, my mind, my body, the mic. ये इसको करण कहते हैं, ये सब उपकरण है. ये माइक वगैरह क्या है? If the उपकरण is not proper, it will be a. If my current itself is not proper, not working, you got the point. So every action is dependent on what? Adhishtanam tatha karta. In Gita, if you have studied there, all these different factors are there. Panchaitani, पांच जो है वो सब चीज के ऊपर निर्भर है. Every action is dependent, and Atma is what? Independent of anything. You see now how I action cannot get that. A dependent action cannot give us what? An independent Atma. Karmo utpanna phalam. And now, okay. Now, any action will give you a result, right? So the result will be what? It will be different from me. Yes or no? Now I'm doing something. Now supposing I spoke something. And what happened? You understood. So the understanding is the result of my speaking. Is that okay? So what happened? You understood. I spoke. So I am different from this understanding. Yes or no? Swamiji, I did the process of thinking and I understood. So both are the same or not?
Yes.
See now first, you understood this point? I spoke, you understood. So understanding is a result of my speaking. So understanding is different from me? Yes or no?
Yes.
So that you'll say, oh, the result is different from me. But you will say, I heard and I understood. So what? Action and result is the same or different?
Yes.
Different? Same. Same.
Same.
I only. Same, no? Same. No.
Understanding.
So I'm saying what? So action, they said, one, we said different from me, Vinnam Atma, from different from me. That's what we're talking about now. The action of hearing and the action of understanding are different, but I'm talking about one with me. Here it is said, understanding is happening here and I am here. So it is different from me. This is the meaning. Now, Bhinnam Atmanaha means different from me. Is it different from me or not?
Yes.
Your understanding is different from me.
Yes.
I spoke, you understood. So where is the result? Here. Where am I? Here. Is it okay?
Yes.
So it's different from me. But you will say, I heard, I understood. So is it the same or is it different?
It's the same.
How many of you say same? How many of you say different? How many of you say I don't know? That also is a good answer for me. You have to answer something or the other. See, you say I heard. What? Who heard? I and what? Heard. So the hearing is different from I understood that.
Yes.
And who understood? I understood. So I know I understood. So I am different from what I know. Yes or got this point. Very, very important. No word is different from no. Here is different from see. Nama. We'll go into this. Now let us sit quietly. What are we doing? Now what are we doing? What is it called? If one person understood. What are we doing right now? Preparation for what? What meditation? Very for backstage. Shoulders back. Gently close. With the ventricles. Gently. The right leg to loose. Loose. The bottom of the foot. And fill the ground. Loose. Loose. Left leg to loose. Your sleep. The foundations. Don't linger. Don't hurry. As I keep saying, focus. Move ahead. Relax your toes. The bottom of the foot. Relax the ankle, down. Then moving the back. Puts tension back. Over back. Over back. shoulder. Relax the shoulder. Upper arm. Lower wrist and arm. From the hips. That's right. Left shoulder. Lower wrist. Palm and the back of the hand. Relax the hips. Chest. Hips. Press up smile. Hips. Cheeks. The forehead, back of the head, the sides of the head, the top of the head. Just as it is easy to feel sensation from the fingertips. It's very easy to see the sensation. Body is completely relaxed, the toes to the top of the head. It is still and calm, and you are watching it. I am observing, seeing it, relaxed and I am different from the body, and I see the body sitting still and calm. I do the process in the reverse order. I'm aware of top of the head, the forehead, the sides of the head, back of the head, the ears and the eyes, the nose and the cheeks, the lips and the chin, the jaws, throat and neck, the shoulders, The left hand upper arm, elbow. Lower arm, wrist. The palm and the back of the hand. The fingers. I'm aware of the right shoulder, the upper arm, elbow, the lower arm, the wrist, the palm and the back of the hand, the fingers. I relax my chest and stomach. I'm aware of my upper back and lower back, bottom. My left leg thigh, knee, calf muscles. Foot, top of the foot, the toes. Right hip thigh, calf. Thigh, body, observe. I'm aware that this sitting there. Just like any other body. This body also sitting still. I know it. I do survive for this time of meditation. I shall not move my body, whatever happens. I shall not move. Even if there's pain, I observe the pain. I just look at it. Even if it becomes unbearable, I just note it. The pain is unbearable. I will not move it for this short period of time. What I'm doing now is the most important thing. Nothing else is more important for this. This time, I don't belong to them, and no one belongs to me. This is what we do. Observe, also, the high. Namadana, Namathric Sadhana, and seeker of truth, and that's my direct identity system. Focus, especially the courage, and just observe. Breath comes in naturally, it goes out naturally. I do nothing. Just observe. Nostrils, beautiful heart, cover for you, very sensitive. I can feel the air, just so. So remove that fear. Relationship. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Hari Om, Shri Guru Guru, Hari Ram, sitting in front of the altar, the God in you. Don't forget history. Let's look down. First thing you see should not be person. But the ground or which is in front of an altar, very good. Couple of important points to note. You can open your eyes now. And made you give 3 vows. Very, 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 very important. First was what? I will not be not move my body. Very important. Whatever happens. Not move my body. It's important. Why? Because to the extent the body is still, to that extent the mind is. Then क्या होगा? Body होगा, थोड़ा it be simple only. Yes. हाथ होगा ये. Self shows the restlessness. You have to force it with it. No, I will not. मन हो जाए तो भी थोड़ा भी. जब चेयर पे बैठते हैं ना, तो see that your legs are not hanging as you go over this. Suppose when you're short and all, you have to see that you sit enough, that your legs are supported. Legs should not be hanging. And you sit for meditation, especially. Yeah, as the other goes. You have to put something over there. यहाँ तो जो नहीं है तो it's okay, but when you sit at home, na, put something below. If you're sitting on the chair also, put it up, that your legs are, that ऐसे होगा या करते होंगे. It's not that comfortable for sitting for, especially for long times. If you want to sit. Sitting. Also, if you supposing you say move your body, you think you at that time when you feel like scratching. Supposing you that immediately it gets transferred there. It's just then you start, then what? Full session will be what? Scratching session. You're getting what I'm trying to say? So what do you have to say? I said no. And forget it. Let it. It's unbearable. Let it. Then a fly will come. And it can sit on your nose. It will practice landing on your nose. Fly is there. Let it. Or you fly. Right. It is going in my, let it go. What? Let it go. I will die, let me die. Are you getting this point? भगवान भी टेस्ट करते हैं, ऐसे ऐसे थोड़ी है करेंगे। बोले फ्लाई ने ही ये कर दिया तो ये कोई person is not really, are you getting the point or not? A small thing like a fly, what do? We allow it to, you got this point or not? भगवान टेस्ट करते हैं, ऐसे थोड़ी ये करेंगे। वे कितने सिंसियर देखते हैं, तो पहले फ्लाई ही भेजते, ज्यादा कुछ नहीं करते। Got it or not? या स्क्रैचिंग सेंसेशन के चल उसको स्क्रैच करो पूरे टाइम। Got it? So what should you say? But the pain is still leg. But that leg will not be there. It must be there. Are you getting the point? There. Are you getting it? That second was what? Anything that you think is more important than what you're doing, your mind will 100% be there and not here. That है कि नहीं? मेरे को रूम में जाके फोन करना है, खत्म. Whole meditation session is gone. Yes or no? Then you'll already start talking what you're supposed to be doing and talking. What's the point? देखो हम लोग कहते हैं हमारा क्या क्यों सक्सेसफुल नहीं होता है. These are all the reasons. इस सेशन के बाद में ये करना है, ये करना है, ये करना है, ये करना है. You will sit normally 90% of the people when they sit for meditation they are busy making to-do lists. क्योंकि उसी टाइम सब याद आता है. होता है कि नहीं? जैसे ही सेशन खत्म हो गया क्या करना है पूरा पूरा भूल जाते हैं. राइट? तो कोई लोग तो पेपर एंड पेन लेके बैठते हैं. अरे मैं भूल जाता हूँ बाद में. करते हैं कि नहीं करते हैं? Why do you remember only during meditation time? Exactly. Got this point. Then the third was what? Third संकल्प क्या किया? संकल्प. तीसरा संकल्प क्या? I don't belong to anyone and it's very important. Supposing a mother, that is why which identity you sit for meditation. Supposing you say I am a mother, then you will definitely sit for, you will be thinking of your child. If you say I am any identity, whatever identity you take. तो गीता में बहुत सुंदर ब्रह्मचारी जो थे, ब्रह्मचारी के ऐसा नहीं कि ब्रह्मचारी yellow clothes or green clothes or red clothes. That is not the thing. What? I am a seeker of. This is her. I'm not a man. I'm not a woman. I'm just a seeker. Have you all got this? Very important. बोलिए. क्यों हमारे सक्सेसफुल नहीं होता है? क्योंकि हम लोग क्या करते हैं? I'm a housewife. खाना क्या पकाना है? आज I think भिंडी बनाई. बहुत भिंडी पड़ी है फ्रिज में. Then what happened? तो कल ही बनाया था तो ठीक है. You understand? नहीं आज वो मसाला डाला. भिंडी मसाला. You're getting ना? So right now I'm not a housewife. I'm not a. You're getting the point. Somebody said no, I'm a seeker. This is my only identity. For this time, afterwards you get up and become whatever you want to become. But this very important. And the first thing is if you're a sleepy mind, कुछ नहीं होने वाला है. All you do is sleep only. ये बारे बातें ही होंगी. Okay. sleepy mind से करेंगे, and then people say, इतना मेरे को शांति लगी, why? Because you were sleeping, fast sleep, happy. नहीं, स्वामी जी, I was not sleeping. Dull mind भी क्या होता है? शांत होता है. Have you understood that? तो normally क्या होता है? तंद्रा होती है. It is not nothing to do with नहीं स्वामी जी इतना शांत हो जाता है मेरा मन, इतना शांत. Why? Because it's become dull. Have you got the point? Yes or no? That's not a great thing. It is one of the obstacles for meditation. It's nothing to do with meditation. Got the point? Because we have funny ideas about स्वामी जी मैं बैठता हूँ ना तो ऐसे कुछ विचार नहीं आते हैं. Why? Dull mind में कोई विचार नहीं आता है. Have you understood? बोलो. Fancy ideas we have of our own progress in meditation. Okay. So how do you say that? That is why these sankalpas and everything come very, very what? What? And then now correct that they heavy. They can. Okay. Today we are going to have a good discussion also. First, it's 8:30 right now. We'll meet again at 45 minutes. Can you all have your breakfast and come back? Is it possible? It's 9:15 to 10:15 will be Brahmachariji's session. After that, we take a half an hour break. Go to your room or have tea, whatever. And then you come back again at 11 to 12. You will have a discussion. So the groups have been given.
Yeah.
The groups have been told. So you have your decided where you are going to sit also, each of the group. So the please group leaders, you please instruct where each one is going to. You know who your group leaders are?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So please, the group leaders tell them, we'll meet here, we'll meet there, we'll meet there. So that they scatter, then to get them back is difficult. So each one does that, and after that, the group discussion is quarter to 12, and then you take a 15 minutes break, meaning just refresh yourself and come back here again. And we will do today, Vishnu Sahasranama Parayana. These are all extremely important. Remember, मन को क्या करना है? So we are keeping the rest of the programs that it helps with that. One of the most powerful things that I know from my own experience is the Vishnu Sahasranama. Chanting of that is extremely powerful, and especially for the sake of the mind. If you want the mind to become something really powerful in this, chant the Vishnu Sahasranama every day once if possible. Okay. So therefore, we will do the chanting of the first, we will do the Gayatri mantra or something. The Nama Smarana is not with tabla or any other, it's just the Nama Smarana. And then we go into Vishnu Sahasranama, and then we'll so till 12:30, this will be there, then naturally lunch and then like this. Okay, so there might be some changes as and when, but it will all be very nice and happy changes. Very much.